All right, Mrs. Reynolds, can you tell me a little bit about what an elementary school counselor does?
Absolutely. An elementary school counselor is an invaluable resource in the school building, especially with young students in our K to 3 building here. They act as a collaborative resource for classroom teachers by assisting with strategies and supports for kids that have a behavioral or an emotional need, or really just any student in the classroom. They also take on a teacher role to be able to come into the classroom to do lessons with whole classes or even do a pull-out program for smaller groups of students that need extra support in their emotional or social environment. And really, they're just overall a role model and a leader in the school community to assist with the teachers and the faculty members, the administrators, anyone that really needs it.
Thank you very much. What do you think the role of an elementary school counselor is?
I think the role of an elementary school counselor is to help children to be successful in school. Our children come to school with many different types of issues, whether it be attention or maybe something's going on at home. So the counselor plays an important part in their education by helping them to talk through what might be bothering them and then giving them strategies to go through it so they're available to learn and be successful.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So, Mrs. Graham, can you talk to me a little bit about what an elementary counselor does?
An elementary counselor is one of those people that's critical in every school because they're the link between school and home, and they help assist with that extra dialogue. When the families are having troubles at home, the guidance counselor is the person who can reach out to the families and talk about strategies, things they can do with their child, problems they're having, ways to better assist them to make the fluid transition between home and school. They're also the person that the kids go to when they need a safe person to talk to in school. If they're having a bad day, if there's a behavior problem, an emotional problem, that's a safe person that they can talk to outside of the classroom to get that extra support. As well as if they're just having a rough day, the counselor's there to go give them one-on-one support when the teacher can't give them that. She's the one who takes them and does the one-on-one work to build up their self-esteem and confidence and help them with those things. And she's also just the person who walks around the school. She knows every kid from K to 3 and onwards. She knows what their family lives are like, what's going on with them. She can ask them questions and just make them feel special throughout the day.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Graham. Can you tell us what the role of an elementary school counselor is?
I think an elementary school counselor teaches our kids to be the best versions of themselves they can be, so that they can feel good about themselves, they can have good relationships with their teachers, their peers, and their parents, and most of all, they become that person that when things aren't going so well, they have that shoulder to turn to help them through the rough times.
Thank you, Mrs. Griffiths. Can you tell me what you see the role of a school counselor as being in an elementary school?
I think that the role of a school counselor in an elementary school is a person that has contact with both the students, the faculty, administration. They kind of bring all of the different jobs together. They understand the students. They provide guidance to both the students and the faculty and give suggestions and are there really to just support everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Matthews. Can you tell me what you see the role of an elementary school counselor as?
I can. An elementary school counselor is a bridge, an extension that teachers access, that administrators access, and that parents access to deal with anything under the sun. Their mommies, their daddies, their grandmas, grandpas, helpers, nurses, and confidants, and they're the heartbeat of the school.
Thank you, Mrs. Brown. What can you tell me about an elementary school counselor?
Well, I think that an elementary school counselor facilitates communication between parents and the school. And she also runs IRNS meetings to help us come up with strategies for helping struggling students.
Thank you very much. What do you see the role of an elementary school counselor as being?
Well, I see the role as an extremely important part of the school that we're in right now because the guidance counselor helps connect all the parts together from, I am personally a special ed teacher, with the regular ed teacher, with the administration, with the team, as well as the parents. It just is the role that seems to tie it all together, whether it's an IRNS process or whether it's communicating with the parents or any kinds of issues that come up, not only academic, which is very important, but also the social and emotional component of a school. She's the heartbeat of the school.
Thank you very much. Tell me a little bit about the role that I play in Weston School.
There's a country song called She's More Than Just a Pretty Face. and it speaks about one woman wearing